Crypto markets have had a rough start to the year already, but what impact could a Russian invasion of Ukraine have? Welcome to the Daily Forkast, January 26, 2022. I'm Megha Chaddah of Forkast.News, covering all things blockchain. The United States has warned of sanctions if Russia invades Ukraine. But what tactics might President Putin employ, and what could that mean for crypto markets? We'll take a look at that story and a whole lot more coming right up. Let's get you up to speed from Asia to the world. Let's kick off with some of the top stories out of Asia today. First up, financial authorities in Thailand have revealed plans for regulating digital assets as a means of payment. The Securities and Exchange Commission and Ministry of Finance and Bank of Thailand said that crypto as a payment method could impact financial stability and warned that it can pose risks to both businesses and customers through price volatility, cyber theft, and money laundering. Now, the guidelines include a ban on the use of e-wallets by merchants for receiving payments. The SEC says comment is welcome until February 8th, so get in there quickly. And over in Kazakhstan, power supplies for crypto miners have been blocked amid blackouts in the country. One local miner told Forkast.News all supplies to them are to be blocked until the end of the month after massive blackouts hit parts of the country on Tuesday. Kazakhstan became the world's second largest Bitcoin producer last year after miners moved there en masse following China's clampdown. But recent protests over energy shortages as well as the blackouts are making it an increasingly fraught business environment. You can find those stories and lots more at Forkast.News. Meanwhile, concerns over a Russian invasion of Ukraine continue to mount. President Biden has threatened sanctions, but could an invasion see Russia's President Putin cutting energy supplies to Europe? And how might that hit crypto prices? Forkast.News' Carolyn Wright reports.
With a reported 100,000 Russian soldiers deployed in the region, many investors are considering their options. One key issue for crypto is the potential for Russia cutting off supplies of gas, oil and coal to the EU. And while President Biden has a plan to mitigate the risk, one expert told Forkast.News there simply isn't the capacity at ports to handle imports of liquefied natural gas.
What you would see is an immediate economic slump in Europe and extremely high energy prices. It has certainly increased the cost of mining Bitcoin, and we know that. But does that actually lower the price? Or does that instability mean people want more of it and you have less supply at maybe a lower cost, but a higher demand?
Roach says his feeling is that if Bitcoin mining is threatened, risk-averse investors will buy fiat currencies like the US dollar instead of crypto. However, another key concern on his mind is the threat Russia's upcoming naval exercises off the coast of Ireland pose to the internet and many crypto transactions.
It is right on top of 7 to 12 global cables going from Europe to America. That's not a coincidence. Cables could be a front line in this thing if it really came to a conflict.
Roach says the data cables are virtually unprotectable and losing them could have a massive impact, as while satellite internet is nice in theory, it would be no substitute for the capacity the cables offer. For Forkast.News, I'm Carolyn Wright.
Getting a piece, a virtual one at least, of your favorite celebrity is just a click away, with everyone from soccer star Masse to Korean boy band BTS joining the NFT bandwagon. Are celebrity-linked NFTs here to stay, or is this just a passing fad? Duke Liu, executive chairman of Spores Network, our very own NFT insider, is here with the download. Good to see you again, Duke.
Good to see you.
Duke, there's so much happening in the world of celebrity NFTs. Lindsay Lohan, after having sold an NFT of her persona, is now launching an experiential NFT. We also saw Tharwadi star Jay Chow launching his Phanta bear collection, which bumped Bored Ape Yacht Club from the top spot in OpenSea's rankings. But do you think relying on celebrity fan base for NFT sales is a sustainable strategy?
7-8 months ago, when we had that massive boom of NFT projects, particularly in PFPs, you didn't really need any sort of branding around it, right? Whether it's community branding or celebrity branding, because there were so many cool projects coming out, and everyone was really trying to figure out what to collect. But we even see before the celebrities arrive a sense that there needs to be some sense of strong community. They're doing collabs between PFPs projects and their communities to grow, and trying to get your Discord group to fan base from 1,000 to 5,000 to 20,000, before and during your launch of your project. With then what celebrity brings, obviously, is more firepower and more Web 2 people into Web 3. So the first consideration you have to make is the celebrity you're bringing in someone relevant to the Web 3 ecosystem, the current community. Two is that celebrity popular in the Web 2 community? Maybe Lohan's a bit more controversial, right? And we'll see how well that particular project with her does in the long term. Jay Chou, of course, he's the Asian superstar, crossover hip hop, a little Mandarin pop kind of vibe. Sounds like he's put it together with his team, versus just being an endorser. That's gonna have a lot more traction, and you can see that, right? Is that Phanta Bears is actually doing quite well, because my guess is that Jay Chou and his team started by being kind of natives to the NFT community, buying up NFTs themselves, building out that community before making a launch of a collection like this.
Now, Nas, the Grammy award-winning rap star, recently dropped NFTs of 2 of his songs. The tokens, interestingly, came embedded with streaming royalties, giving the holders a possible lifetime of supplemental income. What do you make of that?
I love it. This is a true blockchain application, right? The music industry, as we know, is and on some level the movie industry is always broiled in rights and royalties payments. So if a musician who has ownership of his own catalog, whether it's prior catalog or new catalog, if they're willing to share that revenue through a blockchain-powered, streaming royalty, then you can imagine how loyal that fan base is going to be. We're moving more and more to fan engagement, community engagement. It's not just about, here's my digital merch, blah. It's about, hey, I'm actually closer to you than I was 15 years ago. It's a benefit for everybody. And it actually it fits in that Web3 belief that why do the institutions have to control the money flow? Why can't the money flow go directly from the artist to their fans and back?
That's such a valid point, Duke, and that's where the next stage of fan engagement is headed. In the hot seat, Duke Liu, thanks as always. And that's the Daily Forkast from our vantage point right here in Asia. Hit like, hit subscribe, appreciate it always. Help us reach our goal to reach lots more of you. For more, visit Forkast.News. I'm Megha Chaddah. Until next time.